Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at San Antonio. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, the Memphis Grizzlies. They have a lot of ground to make up. And the starting group for the Spurs. Wembanyama is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Washington. And it's Robinson in at the center position. And for the Grizzlies, Benedict Mathurin is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Barrett at the two-guard spot. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Washington against Milton. Pass to Mathurin. First quarter, just over a minute played. Back to Milton. From 7, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Washington against Milton. From the wing. And it's Washington missing.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Zubac in the post. Guarded by Robinson. No good from Zubac. Wembanyama passes to Washington. Knocks down the step-back J.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Milton the pass to Mathurin. And Barrett now top of the key. Mathurin finds Barrett. Back to Mathurin. Stolen by Washington. Over Milton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. San Antonio shooting their first free throws here for the night. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Washington hits them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Barrett against Barrett. Barrett kicks to Zubac. Robinson with the block. Pass to Washington. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
What can't Leonard do? Keeping his eyes up, 10-point strike. That's a nice play.
Great for a franchise like Memphis. Is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of this.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Both good from the line that time.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The pass to Washington. And he's good on the 3-ball. Washington's got 7 points.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Barrett the pass to Mathurin. 11 feet out and he hits it.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Leonard with a screen on Barrett. Barrett kicks to Leonard. A three-pointer, no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for Memphis. They trail by 3. Passes it to Zubac. Knocked loose. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Barrett. Screen by Zubac. Barrett, no good.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Barrett, the pass to Leonard. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Leonard against Milton. Pass to Barrett. And Memphis with another turnover here.
And now look at Victor Wembanyama here. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. First in blocks, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. Wallace is checked in for the Spurs.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Milton against Washington. For 3, Barrett connects from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Inside, here's Washington. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Milton kicks to Barrett. The pass to Mathurin. Zubac, a screen on Barrett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mathurin's got 8.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Barrett, the pass to Wallace. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Washington's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for San Antonio. Johnson outside. Back to Milton. Lobbed up there for Johnson. An emphatic LU jam.
Athletic jam by Keldon Johnson, plucking the ball out of the air and throwing it down.
Wallace against Barrett. Pass to Washington. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Thomas checked in for Barrett. And San Antonio also making a switch. Hunter's checked in for R.J. Barrett. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside Thomas. Mathurin passes to Milton. Zubac with the screen for Milton. Back to Mathurin. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hunter, the pass to Wallace. Pass to Hunter. Back to Washington. Hunter with a screen on Milton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Johnson outside. Over Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 8. Wallace with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Washington, that's good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Spurs?
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion, loving the hustle.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. And now it's a 12-point San Antonio lead. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Milton finds Mathurin. To the inside. Zubac. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Asserting himself inside. Zubac basically shrugs off the contact.
Washington passes to Wallace. Here's Wembanyama. Covered by Johnson. The shot's good. Wembanyama's got his second basket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
On the wing, Mathurin. Pass to Zubac. Back to Mathurin. Here's Milton. The pass to Thomas. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Washington. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Passes it to Turner. Down low. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Turner. Wembanyama's got 6 points. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Kasparov. He's covered by Washington. Clark sets a screen for Thomas. Here's Kasparov, and it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
From deep, Washington. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Thomas against Wallace. Outside Mathurin. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 11 points in the game.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Clark against Wembanyama. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
That's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Wembanyama's out there with Turner. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Wallace in at the 1. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we do in life normally, right?
And that one falls for Barrett. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Spurs. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the Warriors. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. Barrett inside the three-point line. His first attempt of the game finds the target.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Pass to Barrett from outside the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Barrett's got 6 points in the quarter.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Barrett the pass to Turner. Here's Wembanyama. It's Clark with the rebound. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Now, here's Barrett. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Barrett for three, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Pass to Leonard. Out to Barrett. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Good work there as it goes. And the Spurs lead by 12.
He had a shot that was once very mechanical. Leonard now with the fluid release, even with a hand in his face.
And taken away by Wallace. Here's Leonard. The shot, no good. Nice D from Barrett. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. There's the screen. Floats one up. Bucket is good. Barrett's got 8 here in the quarter. Spurs leading by 10. Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Clark. He had to fade back on that one, but still got it to go.
When Kawhi gets to his spot in the mid-range, he is automatic, one of the best in the game.
Kasparov. Wallace covering. There's the dish to Thomas. Over Hunter. And it's sent back by Turner. And he comes up with the deuce. Spurs have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Leonard on the wing. Over Clark. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got 3 assists tonight.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Kasparov. Wallace covering. Here's Kasparov. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Leonard on the wing. Over Clark. Leonard the pass to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Thomas surveying the D. Lob pass to Barrett. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
And checking out some numbers for Barrett. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. Putting up about 10 points a night, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
He's the straw that stirs the drink. The more plays they run through him, the better.
Wembanyama finds Barrett. And here is Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Memphis moving it around. Zubac, a screen on Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. There's the pass to Barrett. Beyond the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
And that's going to be a travel. The Spurs making a switch here. Wallace is checked in.
Number 22, Cason Wallace.
Barrett against Wallace. Now, here's Barrett. Not a lot of room. Here's Johnson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Passes it to Milton. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 5.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Washington against Milton. Turner with a screen on Milton. And here's Washington outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Milton on top. And it's Zubac atop the key. Pass to Mathurin. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. That one goes. Count it. Here's Washington. He has 29. Wembanyama outside. Leonard the pass to Wembanyama. A three-pointer off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Barrett, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Wallace kicks to Washington. Johnson over to help. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. Good on the three-point shot. 11 points in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. a switch here. Thomas is checked in. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. Number 1, the Spurs.
And anybody who's a fan of defense has got to love this team. I mean, no one loves to see their name on top of that leaderboard as much as this coaching staff.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Pass to Milton. Mathurin with the ball. The Grizzlies with another miss. Thomas against Wallace. And there's the pass to Washington. No good from outside.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Milton against Wallace. Thomas down low, gets himself open and drills it. Here's Washington. He has 29. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Always a fun time of the season. The race for the postseason kicks into high gear.
Yeah, this is when the pack starts to split apart. The true contenders come to light, and the teams that might have looked good early start to fade.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Robinson comes in for Miles Turner, and Barrett subbed in for Wallace. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Zubac, a screen on Barrett. Here's Thomas. And the rejection by Wembanyama. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. Memphis moving that ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket for Milton. And here is Washington. Leonard finds Wembanyama. Over Johnson. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama has got 7 now in this quarter. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Johnson outside. Zubac with the screen for Johnson. Buries it from three-point range. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
Clearly, Johnson has worked hard on this shot. He knows how important it is to have this range.
Passes to Wembanyama. Back to Washington. And it's out of bounds. Let's see, they say last touch by Mathurin. Barrett wide open, he fires. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Barrett against Thomas. From deep three-point land, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Fantastic defense from Barrett there. It helps big time when he gives the hustle and stays home with his man.
And so it's San Antonio, 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
When I look at San Antonio, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with the big fella.
And fellas, looking now at the first half of play, ground to make up a major deficit for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Well, they aren't getting a hand up on the shooters, and the numbers show it, Shaq. Guys are too good in this league to give them easy looks. You're just digging your own grave.
Well, excuse me, Jack, giving the tough love. Bravo, bravo.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Ivica Zubac. Barrett is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Count it. Good.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Milton the pass to Johnson. Milton against Washington. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Washington. Sweet little floater. Washington's got 33 points.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Yeah, it's stolen by Barrett. Jumps up, and then Washington with the dunk.
Great activity there from Barrett. When he ups his intensity on defense, he's a difference maker.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Poked loose. And so it's Memphis with it, trailing by 19. Here's Barrett, and Barrett brings it in.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Barrett against Barrett. Pass to Washington. Robinson on the wing, and Robinson throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Washington kicks to Barrett. Back to Washington. puts up a deep three, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. You gotta like what the Magician has done in this game.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Check out the stats for Barrett. Right around 21 points per, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Barrett. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Barrett the pass to Zubats. He kicks to Johnson. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing the Bucks in Milwaukee. He's off on the first. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines, and that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Memphis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Now the pass to Mathurin. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Milton against Washington. It's Robinson high post, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Lob pass to Barrett. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Barrett dishes to Leonard. Wembanyama, a screen on Mathurin. Leonard finds Robinson. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And San Antonio has possession. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Barrett. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
It's all about the mid-range game. It has been a real difference in this one. Taking what the defense has given, and it's been paying off.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
And so Barrett nails both of them. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Passes it to Washington. Wembanyama, a screen on Milton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
He has become all kinds of mean at the defensive end. His blocks have come way up these past few months, and that tells you about the kind of intensity and drive he's been playing with.
Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. Here's Johnson. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Johnson's got 11 points.
That's excellent concentration by Keldon. Able to knock it down despite the hand in his face.
Pass to Washington. Takes a 3, and again it's San Antonio with a 3.
How about his aggressiveness from 3? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Outside Mathurin. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Mathurin's got 5 points now this quarter. San Antonio leading by 22. Now, here's Washington. And he has 42. Leonard the pass to Barrett. And then Washington with the dunk.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Pass to Barrett. Mathurin against Leonard. Now Barrett. He's got 21. Here's Johnson. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And the players on your screen now have been experts with the ball in their hands for the last 10 games, leading the small forward position in assists. Second, R.J. Barrett.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
Teams benefit so much from having these guys at the small forward position that can pass. It's like having 2 point guards on the floor.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Wagner's checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Wallace is checked in for Leonard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. So it's the Grizzlies now. Milton the pass to Barrett. Now Wagner, defended by Wembanyama. With the floater. And it's Wagner missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Mitchell Robinson taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Memphis with it. Milton with it. He has 7. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Barrett, and it's in there. Barrett's got 4 this quarter.
And what I love about Barrett in transition, he can change directions at full speed.
Mathurin passes to Barrett. Back to Mathurin. Sinks the three-pointer. Mathurin's got 19 points.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those 2 elements all the time.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, in recent years, the league has flattened the lottery odds and created the play-in tournament to keep more teams motivated. Commissioner Adam Silver knows some teams are in a development phase, but doesn't want to see maneuvering for better draft picks. He says teams are smarter, they're creative, and they respond. We move, they move. Kevin?
Just like that. D.A., thank you. Barrett for 3. Robinson pulls it in. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Wembanyama, no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Zubats with the screen for Milton. To the paint. Here's Mathurin. Robinson with the block. And they get it back. Washington against Milton. Shot clock at 6. Wagner, right side. Nailed from three-point land. Wagner's got 5.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Washington kicks to Wallace. Wembanyama, a screen on Barrett. Here's Wallace. A 3 from Wembanyama. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wembanyama has got 10 points now just in this quarter. Milton finds Barrett. To the middle. Zubats the pass to Milton. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 9.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Down low, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Barrett the pass to Zubats. Now Mathurin. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
I mean, he's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's a beautiful play.
Barrett dishes to Wallace. Back to Barrett. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barrett. Over Mathurin, and too long on the shot. Memphis has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4. Oh, what a play!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Wembanyama, a screen on Barrett. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Wallace.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Barrett setting a pick for Milton. Shakes him. The rebound by the Spurs. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Washington. He's got 44.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play. Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
And so it's San Antonio finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Right back after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And for Memphis, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. On the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Turner is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Wallace, and it's Craig in at the 2 spot. Wembanyama, a screen on Thomas. And the pass to Turner to the paint. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Passes it to Clark. Over to the wing. Here's Kasparov. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Spurs with possession. Wallace outside. Plays it up and banks it in.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Wagner outside. Clark, a screen on Wallace. Kasparov. No good on that one. Nice defense from Wallace.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Back to Wembanyama. Off target from 3-point range. And Barrett has got the ball here for Memphis. Wagner with a screen for Barrett. Wagner passes to Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Barrett. Outside Thomas. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Spurs leading by 21. Wallace, the pass to Craig. Here's Wembanyama. And there it is for him. Wembanyama has got 18 points now here in the second half. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Clark, a screen on Wallace. Kicks to Barrett. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Outside Thomas. Wagner with a screen for Thomas. Over Leonard. Misses off the left iron.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Wallace, good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Wagner. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. That's good from Wagner. San Antonio leading by 22. Wallace left side. Hunter, no one around him. No good with the triple.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Pass to Leonard from the arc. Drills it from outside.
Confidence off the catch. That's what makes Kawhi Leonard such a dangerous player.
The pass to Milton. Poked away. Wagner kicks to Milton. Dishes it to Barrett. Outside Thomas. Pass to Milton. Now here's Barrett. 6 on the shot clock to the inside. It's 2-on-1. And here we go. And it's Hunter with the jam.
DeAndre Hunter has a great combination of strength and length. Throw it down, young fella.
Barrett against Leonard. Barrett the pass to Clark. Milton looking around. Pass to Wagner. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Zubac is checked in for Clark. And it's Bennedict Mathurin in for Cameron Thomas. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Turner's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Hood comes in for Victor Wembanyama. Neesmith, he's checked in for Hunter. And Walker subbed in for Leonard. Now here's Barrett. No good on the three.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
Inside, here's Turner. And the basket is good.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Milton the pass to Wagner. Down low. And finished off by Wagner.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the 4th quarter. Really getting it done. Pass to Neesmith. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hood with it. Mathurin picks him up. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
Johnson's checked in for Memphis. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. There's the pass to Mathurin. Memphis moving it around. Barrett finds Zubac. Here's Mathurin. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Turner. Wallace left side. Passes it to Hood. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Hood's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Walker against Barrett. Johnson, the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Operating the pick and roll well. Keldon Johnson keeping things simple and understanding how to execute.
Milton against Wallace. Good on the wing. There's the three. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Milton. Johnson with it. Screen by Zubac. From the baseline. Rebounded by the Spurs. Driving in. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Walker. Goes up again. And the shot goes down. Walker's got his first basket of the night.
There's a nice rhythm to Walker's jump shot. You can see it on his catch and shoot chances.
Pass to Zubac. Now Mathurin. Barrett for 3. Rebounded by Hood. San Antonio's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And here is Neesmith. Here's Turner on the money with the shot from the left block.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Barrett the pass to Milton. It's taken away by Wallace. Outside, Walker. To the inside, Neesmith. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Lob pass to Barrett and stolen by Hood. Milton against Wallace. Hood, a screen on Milton. Wallace, the pass to Hood. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Memphis ball. Spurs substitution, number 40, DeAndre Hunter.
Mathurin against Hunter. And Hunter over to help. Milton kicks to Barrett.
Remaining at the game, 2 minutes.
With the fadeaway. He's off on that one.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Wallace looking for an opening. It's stolen by Johnson. Takes it inside. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for San Antonio.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Magician.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Wallace outside. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, Kawhi. How do you evaluate your team's progress at this point in the season?
We got to come out and just have the same mindset and energy every night. You know, that's the thing that we're working on, trying to be consistent at, and just knowing the game plan. And, you know, once we get that down and we start making our shots, it's going to be very hard to beat us.
And you're winning games in the meantime, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, the Magician.